Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and we're back with Madden NFL 2005 Crusaders franchise Season 1.
Yes, going into week 1 of the first regular season.
And over the course of the preseason here, I have to say, we did make some changes. We took Kramer, who was playing defensive tackle for me, and moved him back to offensive line. Because for whatever reason, I just had way more luck playing Roble for some reason. So I'm going to play Roble for the season. And we got Pete backing him up, that defensive tackle I put all that effort into to run the drills. And then on cornerback, we ended up getting Danny Jones more tackling points. He got 3 tackling points. That's unheard of for a defensive back.
Yes, and he ended up in the preseason leading the team in tackles.
Yeah, the 33 tackling guy leading the team in tackles.
Yeah, well, you know, you play a nickel package pretty much full time.
I do.
So anyway, here we go. We're ready to go into week 1.
Yep.
So our first opponent is
The Ponies.
the Denver Ponies, and it's a rivalry game.
What do they look like?
They look like they're pretty balanced. They look almost kind of like a St. Louis Scorpions kind of a team, right? They do have a very good, strong safety.
Although nobody's as bad as the St. Louis Scorpions.
Yeah.
That's got to be like the biggest waste of a team in the league.
Yeah. Although it doesn't necessarily, you can't necessarily tell by looking at their rating, actually. Denver tends to play pretty stout defense. And they have a couple of pretty good players in key positions on their defense. Their strong safety being one of them.
I don't know why, but there's just something about the Scorpions. They look like a completely average team on paper, and they just play like total trash.
Mm-hmm. They're the worst average team you've ever seen.
Yeah, well, because they've got all the skill that they could possibly need. I don't know, maybe that's what sports commentators would call chemistry. They got no chemistry.
I don't know, maybe.
All these, like, super high-powered players and no chemistry.
But anyway, here we go. And I'm still smarting a little bit by from being shut out by the Desperados.
Yep.
So I made some offensive playbook adjustments again.
All right.
Because I think that one of the things that I did learn in this preseason is that I need to have some go-to audible pass plays that will allow me to play a little more ball control. Because, you know, like I worked really hard on developing the passing game and trying to develop an explosive offense and all that kind of stuff. But when you have receivers that can't catch and they're not very fast and that kind of thing, you have an offensive line that can't protect you. Well, sometimes you need to be able to just get rid of the ball quickly for a short completion.
Yeah, and I mean, the Crusaders really have an awful offensive line. It'll be better now that you have Kramer back.
Oddly enough, Kramer started off life as a left tackle, but he's not playing left tackle now.
Yeah, well, he's actually a very fast player, too, so...
Yeah, for an offensive lineman, he is pretty quick.
So now that we know about the quarterback,
that's why we got him playing guard. He'll probably be better at the pulling and stuff, and because he's big and strong, he'll probably pancake whoever he pulls towards.
Hopefully. I tried to put the quicker offensive lineman at guard.
Guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that.
And there is our defense.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss.
And here we go. We get to call the toss. We're the visiting team today, by the looks of it.
Yep.
They won the toss and elected to kick.
Oh, it's going to be a hard game.
Well, I think they also tend to favor defensive play.
Yep.
A bit. So I think they would rather put the ball in their defense's hands, I guess you could say.
Yep.
Okay, here's my new formation. And go with this, say, audible. And I'm also going to go with
that.
Yeah, maybe this as an audible as well for now.
Alright, well, I'm probably gonna go with my usual loadout here. I was gonna make some adjustment before the game, like I've got these deep zone plays that I tend not to call very much anymore.
Yeah.
Because whenever I want a deep zone in the middle, I actually tend to line up in a dime, so I want to convert all those deep zones to quarterback spies. Right, but I didn't have time to do that before the game, so I'm gonna just line up in my usual loadout here.
Well, you know, some of those deep zones too, since they are linemen, you could probably, it would be pretty easy to just select that guy and tell him to spy, and then go back to controlling the guy you usually control, right?
The only issue is that the two deep zone safeties will stay split if you do that.
Oh.
And that's not necessarily what I want. I want them to actually cover as if they're like a two deep zone set.
I see.
I mean, I probably don't need these flat zones against this team, but I'll come out in it anyways. Just because it's what I was doing against the Desperados.
Well, and that being said, I mean, they did beat us 24-0, but one of the touchdowns they got was a interception that I threw that got returned for a touchdown. So you did hold them to only 17 points.
Well, I did my best.
And considering that you were on the field an awful lot in that game too, you know, I think that it was a successful outing for you. If I had been able to do anything offensively whatsoever, then maybe that game would have been a lot tighter than it was.
I'm actually going to change strategy over here because I just got to see what they have on the field there. And yeah, they don't have a fast tight end.
So
We've got the luxury of playing against a team that has a slow tight end.
The home team are lined up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one, a great kick.
I don't have to treat their tight end like a wide receiver.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Season 1 is underway.
Yep.
Just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. 1st and 10.
And they're gonna be crowding the line here right away. Think I can run around them?
No, I think that
I'm going to have
linebacker
to
will get
try
you.
now because they didn't give me very much time.
Hand it off.
Wow. You know what? If that guy had been if they had been able to hold that guy up a little bit, even a little, then I would have been able to get around him.
Yeah, well, that was Chad Marshall's fault. Starting tight end, and he's still dog shit.
Yeah, well.
He sees something in the defense.
I guess we'll try this because this can sometimes pay off into a bigger gain. Assuming that Golston can catch this pass.
Surveying the field. Rosen and his pass.
Well, he caught it.
Yeah. So it could be worse. You know, 3rd down and 4 is manageable at least.
Defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
Yeah, it's not a dog shit terrible situation.
Yeah. Well.
Pressure.
Wow, that safety got there so fast. I couldn't even throw that really quick curl. That's such a fast pass to throw too. Like,
well, you did say they have a good safety on this team.
Yeah, and they brought him on the blitz there, right?
Here's the kick. From the 18-yard line.
Well, Jones misses his first tackle attempt.
That's really not surprising. I'm more surprised that he doesn't miss them more.
Healthy and confident defense, and they love to blitz, and not just on 3rd down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback, so you're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
Peterson was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. with the carry.
Well, you got right through and engaged their lead blocker in the backfield anyway.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to get through there.
Yeah, they've got 2 wide receivers out there now.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Making some changes along the defensive front.
Yeah, Zach Mack won the position battle.
Yep, he did.
Drops back. Closing in. Throws on the
Wow.
Oh, man.
Third down after the incompletion.
Hands of stone.
Yeah,
I
they
think
thought
they're definitely going to be passing.
they thought they were going to be cute there.
Yeah, they thought they were going to be cute, but you got a pass deflection.
Peterson in motion.
There goes Danny Jones.
Going to the right.
Oh, look at this. They're trying to run. They are running. They didn't have enough speed to get over there.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you see that, though? They used the wide receiver motion to pull your corner to the other side of the field, so you had no containment over there, eh?
To slow this guy down.
Number 41 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Number 41. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Number 41 couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Well, I guess they're coming out passing now, aren't they? Unless they're going to run on from the shotgun here.
I know, they run from the shotgun on me all the time.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Have you ever tried running those plays? I have never successfully run one of those shotgun run plays, ever.
No?
I don't know why they work for the AI, but they don't work for me.
Watch, there'll be another shotgun run.
You think so? No, he's passing this time.
Swings it out to his running back.
Yeah.
Records the stop at the 39-yard line.
Well, you stopped them just out of field goal range.
Well, there you go. Hey, man, they got their cheesy sweep off.
Holt will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt.
Okay, I guess I'm not touching this one.
Nope, just let it bounce into the end zone.
Yeah, well, it was more like our returner decided he wasn't going to touch this one, and I'm like, are you sure?
Oh, he just ran away from it, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
so
well.
I just decided, since he's going to run away from it, I'm going to try to hold up those guys who are running towards it.
Throwing on first down.
And interfere with them a little bit.
Yeah.
At the 26-yard line. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that
Okay, well,
extra work is
that's
paying
a
dividends.
little better.
Nickelback.
You know, Rhodes ended up improving a whole ton
Yeah.
in the offseason.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much of a position battle in for wide receiver, but if there had been, he would have won it.
To carry it.
Go, Parkman.
Number 57 is the guy who's there to bring
Wow,
it
you
back
got like
at
8
the
yards there.
33.
Yeah, Adam
Number
Parkman
86
runs
gets
for
about
8
5
yards.
And the first.
Yeah, a really good
Wow.
call there, because the defense was sure that they were going to go with a pass play. When the ball was handed off, they kind of had to react mid-spring.
Green, 25.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. And
Oh,
Wheeler takes
I
him
almost
down
got away.
at the
Yeah, I think what ended up happening is he caught that and he went to turn around and he just ran headlong into that guy.
Second and short, you can
Yeah.
go just about
Well, that
anything
tackle
and
was almost a
everything.
miss,
If
too,
you don't get on
right?
this
Like,
play,
I
you can always
almost
go back
managed to
out
get
there
away
for
from
third.
that.
And you
Yep.
still only need a yard or two for the first down.
And he picks up just enough.
That'll do it.
Clark has gained enough
Clark
for
actually
another
improved a
first
whole
down.
ton, especially on his carrying rating.
Ball on
Yeah.
around 44.
Well, he needed to. Wow.
He did. He was awful.
Yeah, that was a lot of fumbles. Okay, I'm going to try this again, because if I can somehow get the blocking to hold up here, if I can get by these guys, I can get a big gain, right?
Came up to the tailback.
Of course, I have to get the blocking to hold up first.
You know, John, he always
Now, that was a
seems to be in the
linebacker.
perfect position to make a play.
Yeah, well, you know what? They have trouble blocking
100%.
anyway, but
He's got the experience to diagnose plays.
see, I showed a highlight reel play of a game I played against these guys once. And they had everybody up on the line like that, and I ran just an off-tackle run play against them, and I managed to get through the line, and it turned into like an 80-yard touchdown.
Yep.
He was really hit
That's really the
hard.
risk you take when you run those kinds of plays.
Yeah.
That's what happened there. He unloaded and he got a depleter.
1 yard gain on that play.
What are we doing here?
They're doing man coverage with one deep.
Come out in a nickel package.
Oh, I'm going to try this.
Surveying the field. Throwing.
Oh, come on. Well, he wasn't going to get a first down there anyway.
Yeah, to have a good look.
But still, it hurts when they drop him like that.
Well, especially because he ended up developing himself into like the best hands on the team after preseason.
Deep return.
Yeah, well, you know.
Best hands still doesn't mean good hands.
I predict that we're probably going to have, you know, like an average of 7 or 8 drop passes per game, because that's what we were doing in the preseason. We actually averaged about 9 drop passes a game
Yeah.
as a team. So it was rough.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
I wish they could have given you some kind of substantial reward for those drills, actually, like 5, 10, 15 maybe or something, right?
Yep.
You know, so that you could, if you go through the catch drill and you get gold on the catch drill, you can give the guy like 15 points of catching, right?
Yep.
Because you can only work with one player, too. So, you know, 3 or 4 or even 5 points for good doing the, you know, the hardest drill isn't really worth much.
Hand it off.
Gang tackle.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
1 yard gain on that.
Personally, the training camp, they give you so little as a reward for completing the training camp every season, they might as well have not bothered, in my opinion.
Only 1 man in the backfield.
Oh, you got
Yes.
Brought down. Perry reached him and then brought him down.
Line had some problems.
That was really more of a coverage sack.
it. Yeah, pretty much. He had to fight off a blocker in order to get there, but he did.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. Here's the kick. He
Well,
signals
as
for
the
a fair
season
catch.
goes on and those players get smarter, right? Because they're not necessarily a lack of physical talent. Really what the problem is they're just really dumb.
Yeah.
So as they get smarter, it's going to start to look more and more like the defense we saw in the last Lifer season, right?
He hands it off.
Wow, look at that. That's terrible.
Clark was stuck on that play, John.
See, Clark doesn't continue forward either. Like, when he makes contact with somebody, he bounces around, right?
Yeah. It's
And,
not like Parkman, who just kind of...
or like Gaines, when Gaines runs into somebody, it's like solid contact, right?
Yep.
And he keeps plowing ahead. Like, I would have got, if that had been Gaines, I would have gotten a couple of yards on that, right?
Yep.
We'll get the call again. Irwin makes the stop at the 47-yard line.
I predict a lot of third down passing situations coming up here.
They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert.
What are we doing here? Are we playing a zone defense?
Well, they shifted that linebacker over to that side.
Yeah, let's see if they blitz everybody.
Dropping back, throws it over the middle. This one
Overthrow.
falls incomplete.
So when it's not a drop pass, it's an overthrow.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
Samuel will go back to accept this punt. This one is shallow
Yeah,
and short.
the backup quarterback, we were looking at his stats after pre.
Oh, boy, that was so close.
That's too bad.
Oh, I thought we were going to pin him at the 1 there.
Would have been nice.
You know what? Why shouldn't things start going right now? They haven't so far, so.
It's 1st and 10. Number 41 is the deep back. Floyd sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Stiff arm the defender.
I'll come back.
Number 95 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 24-yard line.
Jeez.
4-yard gain on the play. About 6 to go. Only one man in the backfield. Floyd with a man in motion. Gets rid of it.
Throws it right at Danny Jones.
Oh, man.
See? Defensive standout. Right?
I can't believe he's doing so well at that position. It's just absurd.
Well, the thing is, though, he is, or was, a wide receiver, right?
That's right. He's only in that position because he has the speed to play that position. And he doesn't actually have the speed to play that position either.
Well, we benefited from that one.
Wow. I guess some skills really do transfer.
There.
Yeah, really, I got tired of them doing that wide receiver motion crap, so I audibled to a full man coverage scheme.
Yeah. Well, sometimes if you change what you're doing abruptly, you can get things like that happen, right?
Opposing defenses fit because they have this capability of scoring so fast. Some teams just don't match up well against them.
Well, thank you, RecV5X, for spotting me that touchdown. I needed that.
Oh, man.
They don't want to fall out of contention early. They'll be looking to put
It was totally their fault, okay?
It's 1st and 10.
Well, I suspect that Jones probably has the best catching rating on the defense, right?
He does. He has like 54 catching.
Yeah.
Cross play to the right. Edwards with the tackle at the 24-yard line.
Well, we had Edwards out there, but unfortunately the 4-3 is a bit narrow for that.
Well, they've got no running backs now.
They don't.
So now you can go get it.
4 to go. Only one man.
We got Dwayne Pickens playing defensive tackle.
Yep.
Pressure coming, throwing short to
Danny Jones makes the tackle.
Oh, man. Can you say product of the system?
Hey, he's having a good season already.
Ready to start the second quarter. 3rd and 6. And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Nice!
Zach, or was that Zach? No, it wasn't.
That was Cedric Perry,
Cedric Perry again. That's his 2nd sack.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, I managed to, because this guy, I think this guy is bigger and stronger than Roble.
Yeah.
But what I managed to do is I managed to get onto him and then kind of rip past him and get occupied with the center.
Yeah.
And I think that's what gave him time to beat that running back. There was nobody to come back and help.
Yeah, it looks like that running back's not a great pass blocker either.
I mean, Cedric Perry's not the biggest guy in the world, but he'll get the job done.
Well, you know what? I can feel it now. I can see your defensive players there celebrating.
Things have turned around just from a couple of awareness points on preseason, huh?
Hey, you know what?
So we have 1st and 10 here.
I rely a lot on smart players rather than capable players.
Mark, number 57.
Although I prefer capital B big.
49. They
Yep.
ran it there.
Yeah, that's an important part of this team's offense.
Second down and 8 to go.
Well, we managed to not lose yards on that play.
Oh, there you go.
Set. Blue 25.
Okay, Rhodes, we got a chance to get you on the board now.
Defense. With the throw, and he hits his target.
Yep.
Number 25 records
Typical
the
Rhodes
at
catch.
the 44. Rhodes makes the catch for a pickup of 5 on 2nd down. On 3rd down, they have to reach the 41 to
Those little short passes are important receptions, they are.
Yep. Well,
Man
looks like
coverage.
we got man coverage going on here. Oh dear, that's Solomon.
Oh, he has 60 catching.
dropping back, looking for a receiver. He hit
And
Well,
he caught
I threw
it.
it right at him too, so
there to bring him down at the 37-yard line. Good looking play there as they pick up the first
He's celebrating
down.
out there.
Drive alive.
Yeah, I think Solomon's really not, like, a terrible option, right? Because most of these fifth-string wide receivers they give you have, like, absolutely no catching ability at all. Like, they have, like, 49 catching.
yeah.
For whatever reason, for him, they rolled 60.
Pass play here on first down. Throws on the move.
Easy's got you.
I looked right and went, shit, they're playing a zone on that side.
First down here.
Well, they're not doing anything fancy, but good old-fashioned drop back.
Well,
and
there's a
pass.
reason we converted Easley from fullback to tight end, and it's because he's speedy
Looks like he's changing
and he
the
can
play.
catch.
Yeah.
They have some man coverage problems.
Pass on first down. Throws it, and it's caught. O'Donnell with the stop at the 18-yard line. Mills didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy.
Well, that's the little wrinkle that I added, right?
They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Calling an audible. Gets the pass off.
Okay, well,
Stops him at
you
the-
hit him in the back with it.
No
Wow.
trouble moving the ball on this
That was
drive.
terrible.
This defense is having a lot
Well,
of
at least he
trouble
caught
stopping
it.
them. Can't seem
Wow.
to key on
I
what
can't
they're
believe
doing
he caught
to
it.
put an end to
Yeah.
this drive.
I'll take it. Uh-oh.
Yellow 25.
I don't know, some of these things are just unbelievable sometimes.
Something
Yeah.
in the defense. Hand it off to the fullback. Dive.
Wow, look at that. He almost
Like
made
how
it.
this big guy can run
Yeah,
the
well,
football.
Golston's got a
This
little bit
fullback
of
can do more
quickness,
than
right?
just get out
Yep.
there and lead
He's
blocks.
playing fullback too, but you know he is still a halfback. It's just that he happens to have, out of the players available to play fullback too, he happens to have the best hands. And for me, fullback two is basically a receiving position, right?
Yep.
Number 47 moves in motion. Cross play to the right, looking upfield.
Parkman runs over the corner and gets in the end zone.
Yep.
See, I just tried to get everybody else blocked because I figured that, you know, like offensive lineman size fullback versus cornerback I'm going to come out on top on that one more often than not.
Well, and very obviously it was. And the funny thing is, he doesn't even truck the guy. He's just so big, he just falls forward.
Yeah.
Extra point. Starting to get into the groove. That's
Yeah, there is a
13
considerable size
consecutive
difference there, I would
Sure
imagine.
seems like they figured out the best way to move the ball against this defense.
There you go. We could start Parkman at cornerback.
No.
Sends it sailing. From the 9-yard line. To the 20. Of course, a 3 and out on the offense's.
There, I'm getting this kickoff thing down now, too. For a while there, I was feeling really rattled, and I was doing those high, short kickoffs to try and kick it to an offensive lineman or something and keep it in play, but I'm feeling a little better about myself now. I've been playing some practice games and trying to get better at the kicking thing.
That's the toss to the left. French takes him down at the 22.
Ben French.
Just a few yards. He was building up some steam, but couldn't keep it going.
You have to credit the defense.
They really like coming out in their normal sets here.
They can keep holding them to gains like that. You won't see too many rushes from the offense in the second half.
Uses to go down.
Oh, wow. So you almost got through.
At the 37-yard line.
Oh, man.
Number 41 explodes for a big game.
The offense won the battle on the line.
Yeah, I think that was just like terrible tackling.
When your guys up front are playing this well,
maybe that one was just the dice roll failed, right? They can sure run those tosses on you, though. You just don't seem to have enough speed to keep up with them.
Well, the big thing is that I'm lining up in the 4-3 here, right?
Yeah.
The reason why they didn't work so well in the preseason is because I had like a dime on the field all the time.
Punish him every time.
5 yards to go.
They audibled.
Yep, they put a guy in there.
Yeah, it's a tight end.
Oh, look at that. He's going to blow you away.
I had full man coverage and 3 deep zones there.
Yep. No, that guy's just much faster than anybody you've got.
Oh, I want to see what happened there. Oh yeah, that's Danny Jones covering him, and Mr. Deep Zone here isn't playing his assignment, and nobody's deep enough.
Yeah. Did you back everybody up?
No.
You should have. I thought you were always going to back everybody up.
I stopped doing that against the Desperados because it was the only way I could stop them from getting short yardage.
Oh.
But you'd think if you had 3 deep zones with full man coverage underneath, you wouldn't have that problem.
I don't know. I'd start maintaining the cushion again now against these guys, because after they did this to you, you can bet they're going to try and do it again.
We'll see about it. You know, I'm not going to throw my whole entire defensive strategy down the drain just because of that either.
The visiting team will start this drive from the 23.
Right, again, that comes down to player awareness too, right? If those guys had been a little bit more aware of what was going on the field there, then that probably wouldn't have played out the same way.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Surveying the field.
Because they actually don't even have a fast wide receiver too, eh? Like their fastest wide receiver is 87 speed.
That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
And so they're not even particularly talented at that position.
Oh well. They blew you away on that play.
Yeah, well, I think it was just one of those things. The dice roll came up touchdown.
Number 25 makes the tackle.
Because I did come out in a dollar defense.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, what else can you do? You come out in a dollar defense and they throw a long bomb touchdown on you.
Yeah, well, they also audibled that player to block in the backfield, and that's probably what made that play possible.
Yeah, well, they came out in 4 wide receivers with a tight end, and then they audibled to a single back, is what they did.
Dropping back with the throw.
Which is like the cheesiest crap I've ever seen.
Pass, great catch, and that'll move.
Well, I guess if they don't try to run with them, though, then it's not that cheesy, right?
It's first and 10.
They basically just used him as an extra blocker, right?
Still, though, those guys playing the deep zones in the middle should have been a lot more aware of what was going on.
They'll go with the run once again. Norton pulls him down at the 47.
I'll tell you, the defense is getting great penetration, and they're shutting down the run so far.
They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert.
Right, because maybe Danny Jones drops his coverage assignment because, you know, he's really not, like, all that quick. That guy probably has 10 points of speed on him. But there's no reason that the deep zone guys should all fall flat on their asses.
Yeah.
Especially when you got 3 deep.
Looking for an option, the 40, and he makes the grab. Irwin brings him down at the 33-yard line. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more.
Well, I think I like that audible. That seems to work pretty well.
They're going to be picking up some points.
They give it to the halfback. O'Donnell with the stop at the 30. And they were able
But that's
to get
okay.
to it
Maybe
before he
that's
got very far.
the price, the purchasing price of the interception from early game.
Yeah, okay.
They have closing speed to get to a ball carrier very quickly.
Because I never get interceptions.
Yeah.
Should have thought something was up right after that.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target.
Bob Parkman can't even get off the line in time.
Well, that's okay. He's just there as a distraction anyway. I'm not going to throw the ball to him.
I know, but he took Golston out of the play too. He's so damn slow.
Well, what do you think? Should I try the run?
Yeah, run this way.
Hopefully they can actually block.
Number 86.
Hey, I made it.
Just made it past the mark.
I mean, you were using Parkman. You were going to get 2 yards.
Yep.
And this is the 9th play of this
Well,
drive.
not always, but
Scoring distance.
I figured I had a decent chance.
Looks like he's changing the play.
They got that weird spread line, eh?
Yeah, that happens when you line up in a 4-3 in reverse. So this isn't the 4-3 over that they're playing. What they're actually playing is a reversed 4-3.
Yeah.
And it looks the same because of the orientation of the safeties, but you can tell that it's a 4-3 reverse because of the spacing of the line.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
That's just a little bug in Madden 05. When you reverse a 4-3, the line gets very oddly spread, just like that.
Number 47.
Everybody lines up directly across from an offensive lineman. And the center ends up with nobody to block.
Gets the pass off.
And actually, that's...
Oh, look at this! Huh!
There you go. But that 4-3 alignment there, that's actually the position that they used to stand in Madden 04 when you lined up in a 4-3. And so that's actually a legacy issue that came from Madden 04 to Madden 05, because in Madden 05, they line up with the tight line by default all the time.
Yeah.
And I think they did that because it's supposed to be the year of the D and they're trying to be tougher against the run.
Mm-hmm. Well, thing is, though, they definitely succeeded in being tougher against the run, but, you know.
Look, he's back and ready to put this one in the air.
I think maybe they might have overdone that a little.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, actually, I find the vanilla play and playbooks in Madden 04 a lot more useful because you can actually generate pass rush pressure out of them because of the wider line. You just don't get that wider line in Madden 05.
The defensive ends can actually run around the tackles and things like that, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Changing the play now. Drops back. Under pressure with the pass.
Oh,
He has it.
Oh, you missed him. Oh, my.
fuck it.
So I've got to score another touchdown before halftime now to maintain that 2-score cushion.
He gets a great block right here. Just bring him for the touchdown. I tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
Boy.
I don't know. Like I said, some of this crap is just bullshit. Flat zone guy misplays his flat zone like crazy, and then I miss the tackle. What are the chances?
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The home team are now down by only a touchdown. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance.
I knew I left them too much time.
To the 20.
Ah, well. Maybe you can score something now.
I hope so.
We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field.
Because that's rough.
Let's see if they can do it again here. He sees something in the defense. Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Okay.
Passing on first down. He's looking, throwing.
He dropped it.
Couldn't come up with it.
Yay. We're going to start dropping passes now before 2 minutes. So I have to punt it away to them so they get a chance to score again.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Number 47 goes in motion.
Okay, Golston, catch the ball this time.
Drops back. He surveys the field. Gets
Thank
the
you.
pass off. The 40. He'll
Fumble.
throw that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
It's 1st and 10.
Red 16.
Pass play here on first down. Goes over the middle. And he hits his target. Mills with the reception and a 5-yard gain. Ball on their own 47.
But they're giving you... Wow, okay.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Uh-oh.
Forgot to audible?
Jenkins stops the clock.
Sometimes I hit the button and it doesn't register a button press.
Ah.
I guess my touch is a little too light sometimes.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Dropping back with the throw. He finds his man. O'Donnell makes the tackle at the 41-yard line.
Chad Marshall's got it. He's got the touch.
And it doesn't let him get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Directing traffic. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab.
You're going to get it again.
Yep, I think I better call a timeout here.
Yep. You're starting to run low on time now.
I'm starting to run low on time, so we're going to have to try and do something that's going to get us a little bit of yardage here.
1st and 10. The defense lines up in the next.
Oh, they're giving you the slant.
Changing the play now. He'll pass on first down. Throwing.
Oh!
He dropped it.
Well, that doesn't eat up too much time at least.
Man.
Pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
If you're dead, it's okay if you drop the ball, okay? If you're not dead, you better catch it.
7th play of this drive. Looks like he's changing the play. Drops back with the throw, and it's caught. Dives and brings him down at the 22. He's looking, stepping up, gets rid of it.
Dropped it again.
Nice play call, but
Wow.
he just couldn't hang on.
That's two drops on this possession.
Yes, 2 drops in the same set drive.
It's too bad you can't do things like, okay, if you drop another pass, I'm going to fine you $10,000.
And it's on its way. Veteran kicks it through.
Well, at least you got a score before halftime.
Yeah, well, do you think you can hold them off for 5 seconds?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good distance. From the 8 to the 20. First and 10. The corners playing back. The backs are lined up in an eye.
No, he just jumped off. Okay, well,
Down the field.
I guess you can call the play and line up again now.
Wow.
Early there.
Okay.
The rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Looks like he's calling an audible. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Carrot takes him down at the 19.
Well, okay.
Back to the field.
Oh, I really wish they'd elected to
Take a look
receive.
at our halftime stats. Halftime is over. Now we're all set for the second half kickoff. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 8-yard line. Denver needs 2 scores to get back into this one. First and 10. The corners playing off a bit. Floyd sends a man in motion. Going to the right. Thomas records the stop at the 21-yard line.
Well, that was a noticeably better performance.
Yeah, well, I stopped lining up in the 4-3.
Yeah.
Here.
He is a believer in the bend but don't break philosophy, but he's afraid of them bending too much and giving away this lead.
Thanks, Joe.
Aha.
Goes down. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Great downfield coverage.
You're sure sacking them a lot today.
Give your receivers a chance to make a
I really couldn't tell you why. I'm just doing what I do out there, what I always do.
Yeah, that's the same guy. Got 3 sacks in this game.
City doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Pressure.
Oh, you got him
one.
again.
Another one. That makes 4
Yeah, again, I really couldn't tell you why I'm
Oh,
sacking
look at
them
this.
so
He
much.
looks like he's going to go sit down now for a little while, too, because he didn't get up yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you broke his neck.
If only. Yeah, because basically I just came out in 5-man coverage here with 3 deep zone.
Yep.
The same thing that got me scored on last time.
You'd be surprised at how much I play that type of coverage, actually. 5 under, right?
Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think the only reason I actually got scored on with the 5-man coverage scheme is because everybody fell asleep on the defense.
Yeah.
It's first and 10.
Oh, look at this. Now they're all up on the line again.
We can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
Some teams manage to get by pretty
Okay,
well
come on, Clark, run.
Well, that should be good for like 3 yards.
Well, I managed to
5
get
yards. Look
5
at that.
on that one. Yeah, I had enough speed to outrun that guy toward the sideline a little bit.
Yellow, 58.
Yeah, Clark really isn't a bad player for physical characteristics. He just got dropped on his head a couple of times when he was young.
Number 86. Manley makes the play at the 37.
Well, a typical Parkman run.
Trying to move the ball on
Yes,
the
when
ground.
in doubt.
Running attack that is
When you
consistent
want
and
2
effective
yards,
will
he'll
help
get you
the
2
offense
yards.
dictate the pace
That's
of the
right.
game.
You want 3 yards, well, he'll get you 2 yards.
Well,
They have to get the ball inside the 34-yard line to convert for a first down.
Set.
This is zone defense. Maybe
yeah,
you'd be
well,
better
what
off
I'm
with
hoping,
curls.
What I'm hoping here is I can throw that flat underneath the zone, right?
Surveying the
Just
field.
like that.
On the
Oh,
run.
come on, catch the ball!
Had in, lost it.
Oh, man.
Right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
See, drop passes, right?
The quarterback did
Drop
his
passes
job
are a
with
nightmare.
catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Samuel lines up deep for the punt return.
I don't know, there's just nothing you can do about that. He should have caught that. He was wide open. There was no contesting that catch
Andy
whatsoever.
waves for the fair catch.
Stop! Oh, yeah, stopped on the 1-yard line. Now, none of that 4-3 crap. Just get out there and get after him.
First and 10.
That 4-3, I think, in my opinion, is far too passive.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard.
Can't actually see where their wide receivers
That's why
are.
they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on first down.
What a stiff one.
Oh, come on, really? Broke 2 tackles?
Lineman!
41.
Wow.
Didn't have much to work with on
No
that.
lineman, no less.
See, there's nothing wrong with the way you defend the run with this particular
With an aggressive
defensive
defense
scheme,
like
right?
this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Number 41. Thomas brings him down at the 6. And John is still trying to move the ball.
That time he cut back on me.
Yeah, but that's okay. They've got a passing formation out there now.
When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down those pass rushers.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Floyd with a man in motion, backing off. Closing in with the pass.
Well, there, they got gifted with a drop, too.
Yeah, I don't actually know where his man coverage guy was.
Yeah, he kind of disappeared, eh?
It wasn't like they ran a play fake or anything. I think that's just the cupcake factor.
Then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
But I guess at least they ain't perfect either, right?
Here's the punt.
Well, we're going to get another try at this from about the same place that we started the last time, eh?
It's 1st and 10. Despite very little success running on 1st down, they still lead.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone.
Looking for an option on the move.
Yeah!
See, you don't have to be fast to run a deep route.
Yeah, you just have to be good at running routes.
You just have to be good at running routes.
He can really get something out of it.
Like Benji Rhodes has got, what, 71 speed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
71 speed. 72 speed, actually, I think.
But he managed to run that deep corner route and catch about a 21-yard gain pass there.
Well, he's got the acceleration, he's got the agility, he's got all the other things that make a wide receiver tick. He's just slow.
Wow.
With the stop.
Come on, man, that's a cornerback.
Yeah. Blocking there is terrible.
He should have at least fallen forward on that play. That was a cornerback.
Yeah, well, you know what, though? He's not much of a runner, this guy, Clark, I don't think. He's going to have to do some good work to make me a believer.
Convert him to wide receiver in the offseason?
Look at Parkman!
Yeah. Parkman's like, here, buddy, you do it like this.
Yeah, this is how it's done, okay?
Oh, man.
You just run over the guy in front of you. Oh, I love that. Okay, well, I don't know if we'll have much success running the toss here, but we'll try it again anyway.
It's the toss to the right on the run.
Oh, well.
Face mask.
I can accept it and it'll be a touchdown, or I can decline it and it'll be a touchdown.
Well, okay.
Okay, well.
I guess they don't like Parkman that much.
I like Parkman. Parkman's a great fullback.
Yeah, you don't have to be fast to play fullback and be successful.
Right. Parkman is proving that you do not have to be fast to play fullback.
You just have to be big.
You just have to, when you run straight ahead and run over people, that's what your job is. I might have cut that one off just a little early.
Ah, well. Oh, he's going to run it out towards you, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's face mask.
Yeah, now we're going to get a penalty.
That's a big one, too.
Yep.
He got all of his face mask on that one.
Now, there's two types of
You'd have been better off kicking that out of bounds.
Yeah, really.
They said he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
That has to be a retaliation thing for the previous face mask.
Yeah, maybe.
No success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
See, look at that. Look at you defend the run with the nickel package.
I know, but really, I'm not doing anything special here. That was like number 51. He's playing like a flat zone to this side, or he's playing a curl flat zone, actually.
Yeah, but you give them those types of zones, they seem to be, very much they key on the run, right? Like they react very quickly. Look how quickly he reacted to that handoff.
Yeah, and it looks like their fullback is going the wrong way. Must have been some kind of misdirection they were trying to run or something.
Yeah.
Second and long coming up.
Couldn't exactly find the play I wanted there, but okay.
Well,
This is what we're going with.
well, they got single back with 4 wide receivers.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Great pass.
Well, he was well covered. It just didn't matter.
Yeah, but you know what though? What this defensive method that you play does is it makes him throw the ball sooner. Like he completed that pass, but it was not a long pass. You know, one of the reasons that you don't give up big plays very often is because when you play your way, you usually hurry the quarterback enough that he has to throw a shorter pass, right?
Yep. Look at this, the run-stopping dime.
Yep, the run-stopping dime. And who is that
That's
coming up to make the tackle?
I think that's Edwards, actually.
That's
That's Danny Jones. Playing in the middle of the field here like a linebacker.
That's right. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Here he comes, right through the gap. Boom. He got a little help from Wade there, but you know what? He was right there.
Wow. Yeah, basically the only reason he's even here is because he has man coverage on the halfback.
Yeah, but you know what he gives you as the nickel guy, and he basically replaces one of the linebackers? Is he gives you a little bit of team speed when you don't normally have any.
True.
That's why he was, getting so many tackles in the preseason, right? Because he's just playing 10 or more points faster than
every other linebacker.
Every linebacker on the field, right? Uh-oh.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do there. Our returner physically isn't fast enough to run over there.
No, you can't do that. You can't touch those anyways. Right?
I don't know if I could have touched that, even if I had tried.
Yeah, all you're doing is asking for trouble if you try to field one of those anyhow. I totally would have let it go too.
Have been doing a great job throwing on first down, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, if Danny Jones keeps getting better and better at tackling, you know what? He might be a permanent nickel player.
Yep.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
Well, you never know what'll happen in the off season. You just might not even be able to recruit somebody as good as he is.
Moves in motion.
Okay, Golston, we need you to catch this pass.
Drops back. Throwing.
Well, they were bringing the blitz there.
Yeah.
Dives and brings him down.
Luckily, I had max protection out there too, though,
He
right?
can really fire
Yeah.
it in there when he needs to.
And it held up.
Yep.
There, it's like that punt never even happened.
The visiting team have handled this defense, John, as they've averaged over 8 yards per pass play on first down.
And the scoreboard helps tell the story.
Passing on first down. Looking for an option. Gets the
Oh, he dropped that one, though.
Uh-oh.
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 Come on. You're okay.
Come on, Bo Jenkins.
Shake it off. You're all right. Well, he's walking off the field. I guess that's a good sign.
Well, he was at least able to stand up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just a Charlie horse. It would really suck to lose Bo Jenkins on the first game of the season.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Dropping back.
Oh, crap.
Yep. They had everything covered.
Yeah.
They had 4 guys on easily.
He's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now.
Well, now I need to throw something long.
He is right now.
Well, we could try that.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here.
Well, I guess he's done for the game anyway.
But he'll be back.
From the training staff that they don't
Nothing
want to rush
permanent.
him back onto the field without further testing. At this point, his
I'd look to
return is
easily, if I'm honest.
All right, Joe,
Yeah.
thank you for the update.
Yeah, I won't get a first down, but at least I'll get a little bit further away from our end zone, right?
Throwing.
Oh,
He'll just drop it.
Yeah, or he'll just drop it.
That was a pretty good
Another
throw.
drop
The receiver
pass.
was able to get to it. He just couldn't close the deal and bring it in for the catch.
They're going to bring in the punt team for the 5th time so far.
Coach is like, damn it, Krause, I told you not to eat that bag of potato chips before the game. Now your hands are all greasy, and it makes the football all greasy.
Yeah. There's Jones making the tackle on the punt return.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Well, you're going to have to make a stop here, otherwise they're going to make a game of this again.
They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason.
Oh, they stiff-armed me.
That's okay. Look who's there making the tackle for you.
Oh, man. What is this game?
Yeah, gotta love those underdog players, eh? Guys like Danny Jones and Adam Parkman.
Floyd sends a man in motion.
Well, he did a good job on that time.
Yeah. Well, at least he got a hand on
that kind
it.
of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Dropping back.
No, they left both of them in anyway.
Yeah, they just left everybody in.
Yeah, they left both the tight end and the running back in.
Very aggressive style of defense.
No, that was a linebacker that knocked that down, though, playing the curl flat zone.
Did they leave, like, 3 extra players in?
Yep.
Yeah, they did. It was like the clown pass, right?
Yeah,
and they got both of the receivers on the same side of the field. Yeah.
And then who's it that makes the athletic jump here? I guess about
Cedric
like 2
Perry.
inches off the ground.
Yeah. And there's Jones on the coverage, too.
Oh, and he even takes a swing at it.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the action.
Yeah, that was like the clown pass, right? They had like 8 guys blocking.
Here's the kick.
I guess they decided they're not going to allow another sack, damn it.
Or something, yeah. It's not like I blitz a whole bunch. I don't think that 3 guys pass blocking's really justified.
Yeah.
Considering,
that being said, though, you have managed to sack him quite a bit. Oh, come on!
That's not a fumble.
Well, I'm definitely going to challenge that.
Okay, challenge, yeah.
And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge.
I think that's the right thing to do.
If that's actually a fumble, I'm going to trade him.
It's not a fumble.
No, it's not a fumble. He was prone before that even came out.
It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge.
I could tell that wasn't a fumble even just by looking at it from normal speed. Well, that was one of those game breaker moments, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm glad that we overturned it.
Gets the pass off.
Oh, things are going to start to go south here right away now.
Well, you had to throw that one away, though, because if you hadn't, you would have got sacked.
Another one right there.
Got man coverage here.
Looks like it.
He surveys the field.
Coleman comes through for you.
At the 32-yard
This time.
Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. 1st and 10. Calling an audible now.
Hopefully no sneaky zones here this time.
The only one who could is the defensive end.
Passing on 1st down. With the throw, perfect throw.
No defensive end zone there.
Bring him down at the 43. They throw it and pick up a 2nd consecutive 1st down.
Well, when you start to establish
Wow, he's got 10 catches.
Until the defense finds a way to
Well,
stop
you know what? Good. It means he's not dropping them.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing.
I knew it was going to be Marshall.
See, I developed this audible because this is something that Kraus can do.
Yep.
You know? Because like some of the more complicated and difficult to execute pass plays that I could do with the starting guy
with Bo Jenkins, yeah.
I can't do them with Kraus. He just doesn't have the arm for it, right? So you gotta, have some plays in your playbook that your somewhat lame backup quarterback can run, right?
Well, that play went just about perfectly, except for the fact that Golston can't block.
Yeah.
Because he actually went through and got a piece of that guy. Like, he did everything right, except for actually block that guy.
Well, you know what? He is there mainly as a pass receiver anyway. That's why he's in that position.
So they need about 3 here. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is
well, we'll just keep picking at them, I guess.
At the right time.
So they have first and 10 here. Looking upfield. Bronson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Well, picked up a few yards there.
Yep.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game
Wow,
goes
we got
on.
50 yards on the
The
ground.
ball, the better he does. So
Yeah, and about half of that is Parkman.
Yeah.
Number 47 moves in motion.
See, the way these guys are lining up, even this, I don't want to try and run against that.
Looking for an option.
Ooh, that was a badly thrown ball.
Well, he still had the chance to catch it, though.
Yeah, but still, that's not good.
Ninth play of this drive. The home team come out in a nickel package.
Okay.
Surveying the field. Throws it. And his pass is completed.
See, I saw that guy in the curl flat drop off there,
Yep.
That is what
but
football's
I
all
just
about.
couldn't get enough yardage there.
Well, I mean, it's 4th and inches. They could have just as easily called it first down.
Yeah.
Samuel is back.
Well,
to
it was
receive
close,
this
but
kick.
not quite.
Not much hang time on this one. Fair catch called for.
Well, that took a fortuitous bounce.
Yeah, what does that athletic stance of that fair catch waving look like from the sideline? He's
I
like
don't know.
practically sideways and then he waves his arm up.
Yeah.
It's first and 10. Number 41. Edwards.
See, they don't seem to be able to deal with all those upright players that you have in the middle of the field, eh?
Yet the funny thing is you can get this exact same alignment just from playing a regular 3-3 nickel, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is what this is designed out of. It just has the shift built in so that I don't have to do the shift manually.
Yeah! Sack him again. That's like 5 for him in this game now. That was almost a safety.
Throw it underneath. Throw it away.
I don't know.
You can't take the sack and lose yardage like that.
Well, 3rd and 16, they're definitely passing, so you got to come up with some kind of a pass defense that will force them to punt.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert.
Yeah, it caught me
third down.
mid-shift. Well, that's okay.
Oh, look at that. You gotta, not only did you get a stop, but you got a drop pass.
Yeah,
there.
the safety comes up and lays the big hit on him. That's that 33-year-old safety that we have that is going to retire at the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's got like 67 tackling, but he's only got like 64 speed or something like that,
Yeah.
and he's going to retire.
Here's the punt.
Oh, a fair catch.
From the 41-yard line.
Okay, well. Glad you didn't fumble anyway.
I had like 10 yards in front of me.
It's first and 10.
Yeah, that doesn't always mean anything, though. The way this game's been going.
Calling an audible.
You have to play with the assumption that the players are going to play their positions properly. If you don't, you'll just cripple yourself.
Throws this one off balance. Number 25 with the stop at the 28-yard line. Kraut completes that for about a 6-yard gain. About 4 to go.
And I mean, like, if they make a big mistake once in a while and they really just screw up, there's really nothing you can do about it. But you've got to play like they know how to play their positions.
Moves in motion.
Otherwise, your playbooks just don't work. That's why I'm not backing everybody up every single time now.
Dropping back. Surveying the field.
Well, that's why I still try these, too. Although that was not a very well thrown ball.
That pass had incompletion or interception written all over it.
Well, we've been here before. On third down and 4. I think we need a little bit deeper route on third down and 4
when you
here.
want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work
Well,
with.
you got your little bit deeper route, right?
Yeah,
Right?
unfortunately. Well, actually, I didn't have time to even set up to throw that, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Basically, I was lucky to get rid of it.
Well, you got the wind at your back here.
It should be
Yeah.
about a 43-yard attempt. And it's up.
Yay!
Yep, put a little more distance between us and them.
Yep.
The visiting team are lined up for the kickoff. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 1-yard line.
Oh, I ran right by him.
No, that's okay. You got lots of guys there.
Bring it out on the offense's last possession.
Every now and then that just happens. I just misjudged the spacing of it or something, I guess.
So they
Yep.
have first and 10 here.
See, the whole reason I end up in these man coverage situations is because they do shit like this,
Floyd sends a man in motion.
right? Where they want to line that tight end on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Give it to the halfback. He just unloaded
Wow.
on.
Boom. Now
Is that Danny Jones again?
Oh, that was number 45, making an enthusiastic tackle there.
Oh, there you go.
He
Or was it
actually
number
left his-
49?
Yeah, he left his feet to do that.
Second down and 5 to go. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Throws it.
Well, I'm sure glad he did that because he sure as hell didn't play his man coverage properly.
Really had
Yeah.
good position on the receiver without interference.
Well, they also caught you in mid-shift again there, hey?
Yeah, but the defensive back position doesn't change,
Yeah.
right?
Floyd
Right, like the
out of
defensive
gun.
backs are still going to be in the
Floyd
same
with a man in
positions they're
motion.
going to be in.
With the pass.
Hey.
Pass is
Defensive
over.
lineman
Yeah,
knocks
Yep.
the ball down.
Quarterback
Yep.
has to make.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Oh, well, that took an us bounce.
Yeah, a real Louisiana bounce.
Ball on their own 41.
See, in Louisiana, they have the field like sloping ever so slightly on both sides upwards from the center of the field so that the ball will bounce that way,
When you
right?
talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
2nd and 2.
Number 86.
Go
See what I mean? Like,
Parkman.
you, with that guy, you get into the middle of the pile there, and then he just pushes ahead, right?
Yep.
You know, if that had been the halfback that I'd handed the ball to and tried to do that,
would've got stuffed.
he would have bounced around like a ping pong ball and ended up losing a yard or something, right?
Yeah. What's funny too, even Golston is a stronger runner than Clark.
Yeah.
Number 86 comes in motion. Leave it off. Manley with the stop.
Well, see, that's why I very much wanted to get gains, right? But I couldn't.
9 yards.
Well,
I could not put together a trade that the lifers would be interested in to get gains. They didn't even want Clark in return for him.
We'll just have to get him in the off season.
Yeah.
Well, he did a good job there, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He's got great speed when things do actually set up for him. But
yeah, he is quicker than Gaines, but well, not quicker, but faster. I guess he has more top end speed.
Calling an audible now. Dropping back, throwing. Great pass.
Well, that's why you've got Adam Parkman on the team.
Yep.
That's why Adam Parkman's going to carry the ball for 600 yards this season.
I don't know. That might be a bit of a stretch. I think he'll get somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 yards anyway, probably.
1,000-yard rushing fullback Adam Parkman.
Passing on first down. Throws it.
Hall of Fame pass receiver Adam Parkman.
See, it's a good thing that's a quick pass because I would have got sacked there again, eh?
Yep. You would have.
Because somebody was coming in there awfully quick. I just saw him out of the corner of my eye and got rid of the ball just in time.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
But that's what I was missing, right? An audible that even Kraus can operate.
Gets rid of it.
An audible that even Amos Paris can operate.
Yes, actually.
8th play of this drive.
Believe it or not, in the faux lifers, Amos Paris is actually about as good a quarterback as Kraus is right now.
Yeah, he only had to develop for, what, 2 seasons?
Yeah.
I can't believe that old motherfucker's still around.
Look at that. Solomon catches the slant.
Well, Solomon, like I said, right? Like, we were looking at him in preseason, and he actually has a decent catching stat. It's the only good thing about him, but
yeah,
he can catch.
Well, he obviously can also run the slant.
I mean, a tight end can run the slant. If a tight end can do it, even Solomon can.
He sees something in the defense.
Okay, Rhodes. Come on.
With the pass, incomplete.
Oh.
Should have checked down Marshall there.
Well, I didn't have time. Like, I assume that I don't have time for this thing, kind of thing. And if I see that, like, normally he should catch that, right?
Looks like he's changed.
Well, you keep throwing it to him, and he'll either learn to catch it, or he'll be out of the game permanently with a concussion.
Yeah.
Blitz.
Looking for a receiver. Doesn't get much behind it.
Well, that was not a very accurate pass. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to have to try and throw some kind of a pass now again.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversion.
Big bad zone defense.
When you
Yep,
convert
big
on
bad
third
zone
down, you do
defense.
3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
He hits his receiver.
Marshall goes, you see, easily, that's how you catch that pass.
Well, you know what? I didn't get a first down out of it, but I was just trying to protect the ball and take a little bit more time off the clock and maybe add 3 more points.
Woodson looking to make a good kick here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a touchdown's worth of lead that you'll have here if you can make this.
The kick is up. He had plenty of room to spare.
And if by some unforeseen chain of events he managed to turn that into a longer gain and get a first down, then that's so much the better, right?
Yep.
It took me 13 plays to move the ball 45 yards. Wow.
Hey, man, it's just that high-powered offense.
Yeah, just in case anybody was looking at that graphic, it was like, yeah, you know how bad our offense is? Well, it took me 13 plays to move 45 yards.
Oh, man.
And then I ended up with a field goal after all that.
Number 41 lines up behind his fullback in the I. Jones.
Danny Jones.
At the 43.
Well, he was there, so...
Yep. Yeah, but he was there.
Yeah, well, I guess, you know, he was
He
there.
was there when you needed him.
Opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
They line up in the I formation. Floyd with a man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Throwing.
See there, you didn't get the sack, but you made him throw that flat pass, right?
Yep.
You know, like he's not going to throw the ball downfield or try to look for a player to throw it to because of the pressure, right? Wow. Got pancaked that time, though.
Number 20 records the stop.
Yeah, by a fullback, no less.
On third down, they have to get the ball to the 47-yard line for a first.
But at the rate they're going, they really don't have time for this.
This team has to start converting on third down. If they're
Well, that one hit him right in the hands. Now they got the goal line offense coming out here. Yeah, now it's worth it to put something from this out there, right?
Coming up. Making some changes along the defensive front. Number 41. And he picks up just enough for the
That's
first.
okay, though. You're going to make him take the clock down to 2 minutes because they had to run that play, right?
Yep. Well, except I'm going to have to call a play here because of the way the AI works.
But they won't be able to get this play off before 2 minutes. So they spent the 2-minute warning to get a 2-yard gain.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws out to the left. He had a shot. But
Wow, that was terrible coverage.
Yeah.
You got like 3 guys over there.
Fortunately, he dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh, now they got 5 wide receivers out there.
Yeah.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Floyd goes to work with an empty backfield. Drops back, pressure coming, and he's brought down in the backfield.
That's another one.
That's another one, yeah. He's got 6 sacks in this game.
The quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight.
Yeah, the quarterback held on to the ball too long. You just don't understand. That's totally what happened there.
Well, they're going to go on 4th down now.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern. He had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Ninth play of this drive.
Well, they're going to try.
Yeah, well, 4th and 16. It's the odds are against them, but
As expected, they'll go for it here. Dropping back under pressure, gets the pass off, and he can't.
Well, almost made it.
By this much here in the 4th, they had no choice but to go for it.
Well, they're at the point of the game when they have to try something. Next time, maybe you try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
They come out in the nickel.
oh, they're going to put the nickel defense on here versus the big set, hey?
Crouch with a man in motion. Going to the right. Number 86.
Oh, holding.
Oh, really?
44-yard line. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Boy, oh
Marshall
boy.
rammed him on that play.
You got a big old handful of jersey there.
So it'll be 1st and long here after the penalty. The defense lines up.
Oh,
in the
well,
nickel.
going to do the same thing again.
Sends
Here
a
we
man
go.
in motion. Cross play to the right. Breaks free of the defense.
Sometimes you can be a little over-aggressive on defense like you see here. He had him lined up. He over-pursued. He got caught out of position, and the ball carrier was able to cut back.
Yeah, just got the old 2 tight ends set out here, and we're just going to pound it at them and run the clock out.
Here we come! Here we come!
And feel better after today's performance.
Number
Yep.
86. Manley with the stop at the 48. Gain of about a yard.
Good old Parkman.
3rd and 10 coming up.
Oh, I actually have to run a play here, I guess.
The home team.
Watch,
come out of the
you'll run
dime
this play and it'll be like Denver calls a timeout.
Yeah. I don't know. They'd have to be suckers for punishment in order to call a timeout in this situation. I wouldn't even call another play here if I didn't have to, but...
Number 86.
Parkman. Yep.
Oh, they did.
Told
They
you.
called a timeout.
I told you. The AI always does this, okay?
Oh my. With 15 seconds left and trailing 37 to 14, they called a timeout.
I told you, man.
Wow.
They're spiteful.
Yeah.
This one is shallow.
Well, I guess you're going to get a chance to play for a couple more plays. There's 6 seconds left by the time that punt rolled to a stop.
It's 1st and 10. The corners are backing off.
I don't care. Running the ball there was still the right thing to do.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Well, that chews up 3 seconds.
So this could be the last play of the game.
We got a number 30
think-
out there.
I
I don't
think-
even know who number 30 is.
I think this is the last play of the game.
This is going to do it, barring a defensive foul. This will be the last play of the game. And he fails.
That was the last play of the game.
Yeah, how much you want to bet he dropped that so that he didn't have to take a shot from number 57 there?
Kansas City, 37.
Well, it was a pretty meaningless play anyways.
Joining us for this EA Sports matchup. John Madden and Jill Arrington. This is Al Michaels saying so long.
Well, there you go. We're 1-0. Winning an away game.
Of course, I did give up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I know, but once you got yourself straightened out there, you shut them out for 3 quarters too. Pretty close, right? They didn't get a score in the second half.
Yeah, it was just 2 fluky plays, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That 4-3 defense is okay for the red zone, I think, but outside the red zone, you're better off, playing your nickel and.
It's just a more flexible defense. That's what I think it is.
Yeah. Well, we didn't exactly get a lot of rushing yards on them. But we got a little bit of passing yardage, and you know what? You didn't even give them very much in the way of offensive yardage in the second half either, I don't.
Yeah, I think almost all their yardage was on those two big plays, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So, here we go. So, Bo Jenkins, before getting knocked out of the game,
Had a pretty good performance.
Completed 72% of his passes, threw a couple of touchdown passes.
And Kraus had a Kraus performance.
Well, yeah, he managed to complete 2/3 of his passes, almost. And, at least he didn't throw an interception or anything anyway. Got sacked one time. So, Clark averaged 1.6 yards per carry, so 19 carries for 32 yards. And Parkman with 11 carries for 29 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Parkman just would hit the line of scrimmage and get hit.
Yeah, pretty much. So, anyway, we had Mills and Marshall leading the way in the receiving court here. And Rhodes dropped 3 passes.
Golston
caught
dropped
4
3.
and dropped 3. Yeah, I know. Golston...
You had 10 drop passes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Right? Like I said, near the beginning of this game, when they were dropping passes all over the place, I told you I was going to get 8 or 9 drop passes in this game, right?
You ended up getting 10.
Yeah.
Hey, Kramer was having a good day out there. It's
Yeah.
really what he's made for. Looks like Cedric Perry was the guy who was all over the place today.
Yeah.
Then Edwards, Gooden, and Danny Jones.
Yeah, that interception was a big play, though, right? That kind of got things started right.
See, I actually didn't manage to get a tackle for a loss on my side of the ball this time. Cedric Perry got 6 sacks.
Yeah, he got all the sacks.
It's funny because I do rush from the other side too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, though, every time you rushed from the other side in this game, though, that cut-blocking halfback kept cutting the legs out from underneath your guy, right?
Cedric Perry had 2 passes. Like, Cedric Perry's going to be the player of the game, man.
Probably, yeah.
Zach Mack got a pass deflection.
Mhm.
Ben French got a pass deflection. See, all the big guys get the pass deflections.
That's right.
It's because all of our defensive backs are terrible, and they can't deflect the pass when it's thrown their way. Well, you made all your field goals.
Yep.
You even made a longish one.
Yeah, 2 longish ones.
And then punting. Oh, look at that. You averaged 40 yards. Net average 34.5. That's not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, but I pinned them inside their 5 twice.
Yep.
Right?
Inside the 24 times.
Yep.
Out of 7 punts.
Yeah.
It's
and
pretty
then
good ratio.
that one touchback was like within a whisker of being on the 1
Another
yard
one,
line,
yeah.
too. It just barely rolled over the goal line.
Let's see how they did. They had Mr. Eric Floyd out there, and he got a completely average quarterback rating.
He only completed a third of his passes, right? But he did throw 2 touchdown passes.
Yeah, the 2 cheesy fucking bullshit touchdown passes.
Yeah, a 76-yard pass, right?
Well, the one of them was that slant, and the other one was that one where the guy, like, blew the coverage, and then I missed the tackle.
Yeah, see, if you take away that 76-yard completion, he didn't even make 100 yards passing. Wow, I can't believe that he would be able to even manage that kind of quarterback rating when he only completed 33% of his passes.
It's just the touchdowns. It's basically all touchdowns.
33%. Wow. Yeah, see, and you didn't give up a long run, though.
Yeah, well, it's just the personnel issues, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. They did have a decent, or tried to have a decent day running anyway, though.
Yeah, 3.4, that's not bad.
They had a few drop passes, too. 7 drop passes. That's quite a few, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That one guy had 4. And he didn't catch anything that was thrown to him.
Oh my god. I might wonder if he's like a 5th stringer or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
They lined up in a lot of 4 and 5 wide receiver sets, so maybe that guy's just shit at catching.
He was probably like the lower in the depth chart, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Defensively, well, they struggled a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, look at that. Their net average is only 29.8 yards. So the pooch punt thing works.
Yeah, it does. It actually makes you upper echelon in the league of punting.
Yep. So anyway, here we go. Cedric Perry is the player of the game
I told you.
with 10 tackles and 6 sacks.
Told you so.
Wow. That's
Well.
quite the performance.
Anyways, I'm RecB5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.
Yeah.